Hey everybody, welcome to the Colorado Golfer. My name is Matt, and on this channel we're going to be checking out some of the many great golf courses Colorado has to offer. So whether or not you're from Colorado, you plan on visiting, or just looking for some great new courses to play, come along and see these courses and maybe learn some insights on how to best play them. The first course we're going to be checking out is, as you saw, Coal Creek Golf Course in Louisville, Colorado. It is right off the 34 if you're heading west to Boulder from Denver. I drove by it a handful of times, was always really intrigued by it, and I'm so glad I booked a tee time. Really fun track, challenging. Most surprising to me was how great the greens were. They're fast, firm, lots of levels, and just really challenges you. So I thought I'd go over a couple holes here. I'd love to go over them all, but we'll save that for another video. I'm going to start with the second hole here. It's a 380-yard par 4 dogleg right. Carry those bunkers there on the right is about 260. You're going to see from this shot here that this is how steep it is. Barely can see the top of the flag. And if you go over like I did, you're going to find out real fast how quick these greens are. You're going to tap it and it's going to keep rolling to Boulder, and you're going to try to catch up to it. All right, so this is the third hole. The Rockies are off to the left and straight ahead. Beautiful looking hole. Again, the recurring theme here on this course is going to be the landing areas are really narrow. So you can either lay up short of the trouble or go for it if you're really hitting it straight. If not, you're going to find yourself like this guy on the right that's running back to say he found Sasquatch in the weeds there. It's really tough to find your ball on this rough. It looks much thicker when you're in it than it does from here. And if you're a big hitter, you could definitely try to bomb it and reach this green, but as you can see, there's not much of a place to miss it, and if you do miss it, you'll be running around looking for Sasquatch as well. All right, let's take a look at the fifth hole. This is a beautiful hole. You got to hit your drive through the chute, carry the Coal Creek, and aim for that bunker out there to the left, and you've got to be as far left as you can without going in the rough or the bunker, because if you stop here to the right, as you see now, you can't even see the green. I unfortunately left myself too far to the right and therefore had to attempt a Lee Trevino slice to get on the green. Didn't pull it off, left myself left of that car path, and it wasn't good. All right, moving on to the eighth hole. Once again, it's really about strategy, and here on your tee shot, you got to decide whether or not you're going to lay up short of these bunkers or try to hit it down there further. You can see here, it really narrows off past those bunkers. You have right there about 15 yards of fairway at the most, and then rough that runs all the way down, trees on the left, trees on the right, creek. So it's a real risk reward, because if you do bomb it down there and get yourself a decent shot, you can have a real short wedge in to a two-tiered green. Fun hole. All right, so now we're on the backside. This is hole 11, very scenic hole with water right in front of you off the tee shot. You have a little bit of bigger landing area here if you lay back. Again, if you're going to try to get up there closer to the green, you're going to have a much narrower landing spot, water to your right. Just a beautiful hole, some beautiful homes around it. One where the camera comes out. All right, well, this is hole 15. It is regarded by people I talk to as one of the best holes on the course. You have a creek to carry on your tee shot. You can't go left, as you can see. You hit the water. Too far right, you're in the trees and the rough. No view to the green. So you got to pipe this one down the middle and get as close to the second creek as possible to leave yourself a lower to mid-size iron in. Kind of a narrow green, beautiful trees around it, big bunker. Very scenic but tough hole. I don't even want to tell you what I scored on this hole. Okay, so now we are coming home. We're on the 17th hole. This is a par 5. You've got water off to your left, rough and trees to your right. Again, if you're too far right, you're really going to be blocked. If you really can bomb a drive here and keep it on the left-hand side, you might be able to go for it in 2. Most people are going to have to hit 2 shots to lay it up here in front of the creek that's in front of the green. You're gonna, probably have just a wedge in. It is a 2-level green again, so really important to be in the right position here. Definitely a birdie chance here if you can position it right off the tee in your second shot. Okay, now we're coming home. Sunset, Rockies, what more can you ask for? Other than a little bit more room to land your drive, because on this hole, as you can see, it really narrows down. You got bunkers on the right, trees to your left. If you're me, you're way over to the right and still searching for your ball. So it's a pretty long finishing hole. So it's really important to keep this in play if you can. And you're still going to have a long iron to a hybrid, or maybe a mid-size iron into a 2-tiered green, which is crucial to be on the right tier. All right, one thing that I wanted to point out was this enormous putting green. I've never seen something like this on a golf course before. You're going to see from a higher angle just how big this thing is, and look at here how curvy it is. I am sure a ton of money has been won and lost on this putting green after a round. I know I would love to do a little putting match as long as I'm winning, but it is just crazy little Coen Brothers camera movement there. And yeah, I'm gonna pull up here. You're just gonna see this thing is like the size of a city. It's just really like, you see it and you're going, wow, never seen anything like that before. At least I haven't. So that's something to check out before or after your round. As far as the practice facilities go, they have a really nice range. You get to hit off grass most of the time. There's some days you'll want to check where you have to hit off mats. It also has top tracer technology, which I didn't even know existed on a range, which allows you to see where your shot goes, the distance, the launch angle, all that stuff. All right, well, definitely check out Coal Creek Golf Course. I can't recommend it enough. You will definitely enjoy it. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching.